All right. Hey, what's going on YouTube? I haven't did a video over here. I don't think I did a video on this channel at all in 2015. I think I did them on here in 2013 and 14, but I can't recall doing that in 2015. But I do know that I do believe that this is my first video in 2015. I mean, excuse me, not 2015. 2015 is gone, but 2016. Um, as you all can see, the title, Bible Kings. Now, I'm not, you all know on my other YouTube channel, I'm not no big addict, religious addict. I'm not a big Bible. Well, let me make sure I'm giving that to you all right. I know that in my heart that I am a Bible believing person, but I'm not a Bible addict like I used to be. It's almost like my mind is saying, I wished I was a Bible addict like I used to be. But the way things are going today, I remove myself away from religion. And I know religion and spirituality is two different combinations. You know what I mean? And I just learned to try to associate myself with more of the spirituality than getting caught up into religion, because religion is a thing that a lot of when I think of religion, I think of a lot of unnecessarily made up things, things that people have bought into. We bought okay, I'm saying something a little bit different. We buy into a lot of stereotypes that is not according to spiritual things. We buy into the stereotype as far as education. If you're not educated, or if you're not on the same level as another person or another individual or whatever, then you will be ashamed to identify yourself with that person. You will be ashamed to identify yourself with that person. And that's how it is today, because uh spirituality and the Bible, all that it really is, it has changed since it even gotten worse or so within the last 20 years or so. You know what I mean? It's just viewed, if you ain't making a certain amount of money, or if you make this type of money, you are considered the Joneses family. You are the greatest. People applaud you and pat you on the back. We have all these different types of things in the church that exist. And so I need to go back and explain some things, but I'm not going to be able to say them all tonight because I got to get up and go take care of some business tomorrow. When you think of the word, and I'm gonna make it quick, kind of quick. When you think of a king, break that word down. What do you think of when you think of a king? Now, what I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna go and a king. Let's just focus on king. Kings. You know what I mean? What do you think of? Do you think of somebody that's, let's see here if I can think of one. Um, Somebody that's responsible. You think of a good, what else do you think of? You think of a good, somebody who's a good example, right? I guess that's what I think of when I think of a king. I think of a king, we all get this one. We have respect for people that is, when you think of a king, you think of somebody that's in a higher seat. When you think of a king, I know I do. I don't want to feel like I'm putting words in my audience's mouth. But when you think of a king, or when I think of a king, you think of somebody that I think of also think of a person that, I'm just giving you some of my definition. I think of somebody that is full of integrity, somebody who is a endurer, somebody that deserves to be recognized as somebody that is a great example in the industry, or in the, what if I said that right, in the industry, in the field. You know what I mean? You think of somebody who's a leader. You know what I mean? I think of things like that. You know what I mean? Now, some of my point of views on the word king could be totally different because could not agree with them. Okay, now let me go as far as this. We know that according to the Bible, maybe as far as doing is what we call ancient time. We know that we have people that were kings, and we know that these people have they were leaders. You know what I mean? When you think of a king, you think of somebody that's a leader, right? If I'm not putting words in you all's mouth, you know. But in doing Bible days, we had what was called kings. You see what I'm saying? We had what was called kings, and you know the kings would carry out the missions for God, right? You know, now I do, I would say I believe in God, but I'm not just caught up into, I'm not religious. I'm not caught up into those things. But I do want to I don't want to just talk about it, but I do want to read more about the word king because we know that people have taken on the name king and queen and they have misused those names. We know that during Bible days, people have taken biblical names and went in those names and claimed to be in the name of that person, and they have did a lot of damage and destroyed people. You know what I mean? They have did it. So there's a lot that we haven't it's like we having a lot of problems in religion and Christianity. There's a lot of problems in spirituality, and people finding it hard to actually believe in a person who are supposed to be carrying it out. People find themselves distracted because the ministers, the leaders, and all of those people are allowing themselves is to be distracted. You see what I'm saying? Which means that when I hear people talk on the speak on the Bible now, I actually don't take them seriously. I really don't. It's like a lot of people consider the Bible as a bunch of fairy tales. You know what I mean? Although, well, I guess there has to be a savior, you know, in order for the light to exist, in order for the you know, the light to exist, in order for me, you know, you can look around and see the simple things that would let you know that he's real. Now, I don't know if I want to step on to that part since I was talking about kings. I guess I'll stick with kings since I'm only on this topic. So that would give me an opportunity is to go and do a little bit more research. Now, I'm not asking anybody is to follow me. Don't follow me. Just follow your mind and your heart, and you just do your own research. And you come up and you just you know, just use your own thoughts and your own opinions and stuff. Because my own opinions and thoughts do not amount to a hill of beans. You know what I mean? So everybody has a mind of their own. Use your own mind. That's what I encourage people to do. Anybody who's following me, use your own mind. Don't go by what I say. That what I'm saying, I can say it like this here. All my only purpose is to say what I'm saying just to get you outside, just to get you to thinking, you know what I mean, just to get you outside the box and just be open-minded. I'm not telling you to be open-minded to anything. You have a right is to listen to it and understand it, but you don't have to like give in to it. You know, if it's not good for you, or anything, you know. Don't just believe what people tell you. Even the prophets of the Bible, a lot of the prophets that came to the land, and like Elijah was a prophet. We all know about Elijah, right? For those of you who are very much more familiar with with the Bible than I am, you can look at the story of Elijah, how you can see how he restored a woman's dead son back to life. He did all of those miracles. And that's when that woman actually believed that he was a man of God by performing that miracle. You know what I mean? So all I'm encouraging you to do is just do your own research, because I hear a lot of talk. I know you can't go by everything, but I hear a lot of talk about the Bible, and it said that the Bible is a bunch of whatever. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to do that. I know that there has to be, God has to exist, because where will we get light and all that kind of stuff from? So if you all don't mind, I'm just being myself in this video. And so when you think of the word king, give me some of your definitions of what does that word king mean to you on a personal level. You tell me what it means. You know what I mean? Just put your comments down in the comment box down below the video, and tell me exactly what you think. How do you view the word king? You see what I'm saying? How do you view the word king? Because just give me your definitions. You know what I mean? Not just to be looking at something and just reading a word. Think about what the word mean, which that's what I'm doing. It put me to just question things, and just in order to be able to see whether something has value in it, then ask yourself, what is the meaning of it? Why am I believing this? What is the meaning of the word king? Why did you write about a king? Why did just ask these questions like I'm going to do? What is the purpose of a king? What is a king's role? Things of that nature, and I would love to, as many videos that I did. I started doing videos in 2013. I'm still asking questions about a lot of things that I have read, which I'm still trying to get a better understanding of too as well. You know what I'm saying? So when you think of the word king, and I can ask myself this question too: what is a king? What is their role? What is the purpose of a king? What is the purpose of me even having the ideal and the thought of what a king? Why is a king so important? What is a king? You know what I mean? Is it, you know what I mean? What do you think of, what does it mean to you on a personal level? And I think that May would answer a lot of questions about that word. So until then, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I love you all as my African people. And that I do have other channels where I specifically talk about that, the African Black love. So with that being said, let's do our research, and I'm encouraging myself as to do the same. Please let us do our research on a lot of the things that we talk about, or that we done read over the years. Let us get a better understanding of it as I look forward into the rest of 2016 and getting a better understanding of a lot of things. I'm not into religion, but I'm just curious to know a lot more, and why I'm following what I'm following, and what is the significant. I mean, what is the meaning of? I guess why and how important? Why is the word king important? So take care. I'm out.